All right, what's up, YouTube? So this weekend, here in Southwest Louisiana, East Texas, the weather just nasty, rainy, wind blowing, whatnot. Didn't have any tournaments. Wasn't gonna get much done around the house, so I decided that I would attend the Bass University seminars held in Athens, Texas, at the Texas Freshwater Fishery Center. For some reason, I can't get that out of my mouth. Uh, I had watched some of the Bass University's little, I guess you call them hooks, whatnot, little short videos that they post on YouTube and whatnot. But I went into it just more out of curiosity to see, and was a little skeptical. It was a 2-day event. The first day was Lee Levacy, John Sukup, and Jay, I cannot pronounce his last name, young man from Wisconsin. He was Rookie of the Year in the Elites. I just can't say his last name, and I'm not going to butcher it on camera. I just ain't going to do it. But after that first day, each guy done about a 45-minute, hour-long session in the morning, and then another in the afternoon, covering 2 different topics. I found it to be very much worth my while. I was very surprised. To the point, I got back to the hotel that evening and subscribed to their deal, done a year's subscription. And where I messed up on that is when I done that, I stayed up till 1:30 in the morning watching videos instead of going to sleep like fella should. The second day was Alton Jones, Keith Combs, and Mr. Stephen Browning. Out of the 6 of these guys, there was not a bad seminar. It was all great information. Lee covered pre-spawning areas and fishing in, shallow, middle, and depth, and it was very informative. The thing about this is we never quit learning something. I don't care how good you think you are or whatnot. There's always something to learn. These guys aren't telling you, hey, go do this and catch a fish. They're giving you the knowledge and the tools for you to apply your way. And that was one of Mr. Stevens' big deals. Was it's hard for a feller to catch another guy's fish, and I believe that. They can show you scenarios and what to look for and techniques and stuff, but you have to apply it to yourself, and it was a great learning tool, and I think I picked up a lot of stuff, and it's the little tidbit stuff that they kind of maybe mention off the mark. It ain't on their slide, just something they say, and I don't even know that they realize they say it, that you pick up on. And it was really a good deal. Pete and his group of guys there put on a very informative deal that was affordable and worth your while. And again, I was very skeptical about going into it. I'd go again, and again, like I said, I subscribed. Having said that, I need to thank the guys that allow me to do that. Standard Services, Burial Express, Martin Hollow Outfitters, Cerber Holdings, K&K Taxidermy, all the guys that support me trying to do this thing, and it allows me to go meet people and do these things and pick up on some knowledge, and the camaraderie of meeting people that got the same, thoughts and ideas, or different thoughts and ideas, I guess you should say, to do the same thing. And I was fortunate to have those kind of guys support me, and fortunate to go and meet and listen to these guys. All six of them was very accommodating. You know, I guess my big thought about that was, these guys get called in to come do this thing, and it's like, man, I got to go here on Saturday and get up there and listen to all these bunch of guys, you know, want to know, how do I catch this, how do I do that, and you know, and not, but that was not the case at all. These guys was very in-depth detail of techniques and what to look for, and Mr. Alton's deal on highways the fish travel, and Suka, very, very well educated on the forward-facing sonar. I thought that was a great deal, and the jerk bait, and young man Jay talked on the drop shot, and then his other seminar was on co-anglers, being a co-angler and how to prepare. And I thought that was helpful for some people. It wouldn't be helpful for me just because I'm not co-angler material. I think the co-angler deal's great for some people. It's just not good for me. I get in the back of the boat and you put me where I can't fish, I'm gonna stay mad all day. I'm not gonna enjoy that. So, but it was very good. Out of all the techniques and everything else that was presented that night, or those 2 days, I really want to say Mr. Stephen Browning's deal about Between the Ears was the biggest deal. And it was, he told a story about a fella that sponsored him, and he made his first classic, and he was going, and the guy asked him, he said, who's the best out there? And Mr. Stephen rattled all the big names, the General and Kevin Van Dam's and whatnot. The man asked him, well, why are you going? You're wasting your time. Because the answer was, the best out there, his answer should have been me. And it's a different mindset to go into, and you know, it's fishing. There's a lot of skill, a lot of knowing how to break down a lake, a lot of this and that, and forward-facing sonars changed the game a whole lot, and side imaging and down imaging, and you know, there's the new technology we have. But at any day, the guy that's never fished can throw out there and catch a 9-pounder. So when you do these things, you have to believe it's me. I'm gonna win. They're fishing against me. I'm not fishing against them. And I think that was a very strong, powerful message, and I hope most people picked up on that. Till next time.